Blessings, everyone. Thank you for your presence and thank you for being here. No matter which month, which year you are receiving this and watching this, this is exactly where you need to be. This is exactly what you need to receive. This work transcends time and space. And so if you're here, this message is for you. Shuru mai mai te kera e shite to kuru to tu mai shite to kuru to tu mai shite to kuru to tu mai shite to kuru. Ukuru ai mai shite ra ese ukuru ai mai shite ra ese ukuru ai mai tete shutukua tete shutukua. I'm receiving the messages from the Pleiadian High Council who are here to guide us through the messages that we are ready to receive today. I'm seeing that many of us are at a crossroad right now. We are standing in the middle of two paths that are splitting in a V-shaped formation. The vision that I'm seeing is almost like a Y. The letter Y. Your path has been straight so far. And now you're at a major crossroad in your life where you can either take one path or the other. And this is entirely your choice. Shuru mai tete kuruai shite tutu kuruai mai shite tutu kuruai mai shite tutu kuruai mai shite. We are on a precipice. Nina e tete no kuru shutu kuru mai shite kuru unu tu kuruai mai shite tu kuru unu ai shite tu. Many of us are being initiated to step into our light. Just like how the sun is shining so brightly right now. We're being initiated to step into our essence, to step into our light, to shine bright. However, this path is not for the faint-hearted. This path, yes, is beautiful, but at the same time, it comes with the deep work that you need to be committed to do, that you need to have the courage to face your fears, to face your shadows. This is the truth. And they're not here to just say the things that you need to hear. Because the truth is that the brighter you shine, the darker and the deeper shadows, triggers will come up. And they're coming up not because you haven't done enough work, but they're coming up because it is this exact thing that is the thing that you need to transcend. This is the exact thing that will initiate you through the darkness, through the mud, through the shadow, into the light. And it almost feels like the thing that will either make or break you. But if you're able to come out of it, your light is so bright. So if you're moving through a really challenging time right now, the message here that is coming through very clearly is that your guides want you to know that this is not a punishment. This is never a punishment. This human life, some people might say it's suffering, but there is so much sweetness in this life. The ability to be present in a body, the ability to be alive, to touch the grass, to smell the air, to taste food, to taste sweetness, bitterness, sourness, to feel emotions, these things, to experience polarity. You can't create a beautiful piece of artwork without the shadows, without the dark colors. It doesn't bring out the bright colors. And you being here, yes, you're different. Yes, you have a really, really galactic mission. And oftentimes it is so hard to be in a human body. It is so hard to make sense of why humans would do certain things, why they don't understand. But you are in this body, your soul, your consciousness have chosen this body because it is here to weave, to bridge the high density frequencies, the high density consciousness with where majority of humanity is at right now. And without people like you, we don't evolve. Without people who think differently, we can't grow out of the bandwidth that we're in right now. And now this choice point, you choose if you want to stay where you are right now, or if you want to take it to the next level. Shedai mai teku turu ai mai sheru turu kuai mai sheru turu kuai mai shedai se tu kuru ai mai shedai tu kuru ai tu nukuai shete tu kurai neshe tu kurai neshe tu kuruai neshe muru shuru muru shuru muru shuru muru kuai nai shumuru shuru tu kuruai nai shumuru shuru mukuai she 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 krmai nei te nai shete krmai mai te te nukuai krmai nai nei te te shu tu kuruai mai shu tu kuruai. The answer is in your heart. It is not in your mind. Your answer might not make sense at all. But deep in the center of your heart, you know that this is right. Whatever this is right. And so take a moment to just breathe and sit with this. You don't have to know the answer. You don't have to know your decision. You don't have to make a decision right now. You can sit with it. Sit with it for a couple of seconds, minutes, hours, days, weeks, months. And as time goes by, there is no rush. Your guides will show you, the universe will show you. It's like picking up breadcrumbs and receiving pieces of a puzzle that you don't even know what you're fixing, because there is no end result that you can follow. There is no picture that you're fixing. The pieces just come and it doesn't make any sense. But maybe one day you get this piece that, oh, fits with this other piece that you have received from 9 months ago. And then 2 years later, maybe you receive another piece that fits in with this piece that you received today. And then as you're fixing it, and the very last piece at the end of this life, you will then be able to see what a beautiful masterpiece that you've created. And so this life is not about getting things right. Life is not about getting things right. Life is not about making the right decisions. Because what is right and what is wrong, really? What is that? Release the idea of needing to make the right decision. Release the idea of needing to make the best decision. Release the idea, the belief that the right decision needs to be the logical one. Release all right or wrong. Release. And just be present in your body. What is your body telling you now? There might be an answer, and you might be afraid of accepting that answer. Your mind might be so freaked out that it just completely rejects that answer and tries to logicalize why it shouldn't be. It's okay. Let it do its thing. Our mind, our ego is there for a reason. It serves us in this human life. It's there. It has its purpose. It's a dance between the heart and the mind. So acknowledge whatever your mind, your ego is telling you as well. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge how it makes you feel. Acknowledge how your heart makes you feel. And just sit with it. And let it be. That's all that you need to really do right now. Remember, there is no rush. And what's meant to be can never run away from you. If it's yours, it's yours. You can't try to get rid of it, even if you would like to. But if it's not yours, it's not yours, no matter how hard you try to hold on to it. So relax. Relax. Nirai mai te te kuru turu ai she te no tutu kuru ai mai she te na tutu kuru ai mai she na. Karai she tukuru shu tukuru no shu tukuru. There is a new path. There is a new path. And this path is so beautiful. If this is the confirmation that you need, this path is so beautiful. There is so much light that is in front of you that I'm seeing in my vision right now. This bright white light that is in front of you. There's so much support. You have so much support you don't even know. And if you can see, you can feel, and you can sense this amount of support right now. It's almost hilarious to even think that this is not possible for you. You have a big mission, and this mission is part of not just humanity's evolution, but the evolution of an entire planet, planetary system level. You're so important. You're so protected. And this path that is calling you right now, it might seem so scary and outside of what you can even comprehend, that you're able to walk this path or that you're worthy, that you have what you need. But this is the message for you, that you have exactly what you need to walk this path. This is exactly why it's even being shown to you, because if it's not yours, it will not. You will not even have the desire for it. Your desires are actually guiding you. They're showing you that in another timeline, you are living it out. You're tapping into it, and that's why you feel it, you want it. That possibility is there. And another you in a parallel dimension, timeline, universe is living it out. So you have the ability to align with that bandwidth of frequency, that radio station in simple terms. And you are at that crossroad right now. Mirai nai te tututuru kuara etere shete kuruaine shete kuruaine shete no kuruai shetena. There's such a beautiful, beautiful frequency of this new earth that we are collectively tapping into. We are collectively making a shift. And the reason why so many of us are already tapping into this message about the new earth, about the golden age, about the golden timeline, is because this is a reality for us. That is why we are receiving messages from it. As much as we are trying to receive messages from it, it is trying to interact with us. It is an interaction. We're not just reaching out. The other side is reaching out to us too. And that we need to realize that it's a constant interaction. It is a constant interaction between dimensions. It is not one-sided. And if you can see it, you'll realize how beautiful it is that the messages we are receiving is exactly because this is our reality. It is a possibility. And in fact, this timeline is already there. It's there. It's there. And it takes just a shift in our frequency, in our mindset, this paradigm shift, this energetic shift, to tap into that timeline. It is here. We're not chasing it. It is already here. Just like how all these different radio stations are going off. They are here. We don't see it, we don't hear it, because we're not tuned into it. As of now. Because you're tuning into this frequency of this channel, me. That's why you're here. But if you decide, okay, I would like to listen to someone else, you tune into another channel. You would like to listen to in traditional ways, an analogy, radio stations. You tune into a radio station and you receive the transmission from them. It's the same. All of this is present. Doesn't mean that we don't see, we don't hear, it's not there. It is here. It's all here, all around us. And it's all frequency. And you're receiving this right now. You have an important part to play. That is why you're receiving this message of this important crossroad, where you can choose to stay where you are, or you can choose to listen to the guidance and the messages that have been coming to you to walk your path, your mission, your dharma, whatever that might be. And as you do that, our collective vibration light rises. Karai mai shite, karai mai shite, karai mai shite. Shuto kurai. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you feel called, the Lemurian golden timeline grid work is happening in August. And as I said, you all have a part to play. As you are in presence in the circle, even if you don't join us live, even in your own individual lives, you are already gridding in these codes of the new earth. But when we come together collectively, there's something so much more powerful. And as you receive, you do the grid work, you receive these codes that are meant for you as well. The information is in the description box, and there is an entire golden timeline package that you can avail as well. I'm sending you so much love.